So while I'm doing that, so I'll share with you here, this is the US CAD on the H4 time frame. We will be talking more about where I think CAD could be heading into the short to medium term, right? So the main thing about how we do this currency call, what we do here on a daily basis, is that we're giving you targets for the short to medium term. What I mean short to medium term is things that could happen over the next couple of days, all the way till the next time we talk about that currency pair. So for example, the CAD here, whatever I'm sharing with you, I expect it to take its time to get to that point, probably within the week all the way to the next time we talk about CAD, which is next Friday. But before I get into the analysis of the US CAD, a lot of times retail traders get very emotional with their trades. Retail traders look into analyzing a trade, and then you end up, when you finally decide to jump into a trade, what happens? You get into a trade and then you realize it's too late. It's usually the case that a retail trader will enter a trade and almost immediately you see it reverse against you. So earlier this week, I shared about using support resistance lines, identifying trend. One of the other tools that we use to tell you when it's a bit too late to get into a trade is also the Bollinger Band. You can see here that green line, that very faint green line that I have there. We use that as a tool, as an interpretation of the price action to tell you when it's too late to get into a trade, and how I've actually simplified it for retail traders out there. If you get your hands on this tool, reach out and can send you the tools here, is that you can see for that blue arrow, the blue arrow there, I'll zoom in a little bit, in conjunction with a resistance line, actually tells you that's a point where it's too late to get into a buying position. That big shoot up together with the Bollinger Band, that big shoot up, usually most people get emotional and rush into a trade at the top there, ignoring that support resistance line and buying. And the next moment you see is it reverses against you and it comes all the way back down. So that blue arrow there tells you it's too late, don't get into a trade. It's more likely to reverse. The same thing here we saw is that blue arrow again at that support level, telling you it's a little bit too late again. If you did buy there, it would have set here on the H4 time frame over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and almost 6 candles before it resumed its upward move. 6 candles is a good 24 hours of a waiting time before it started going up again. So these kind of waiting periods or these kind of big reversals actually hits a retail trader's confidence significantly. So this is one of the reasons why I have this, I've implemented this blue arrow or even the red arrows here, telling you that it's either too late to buy or too late to sell. This is an add-on to the standard Bollinger Bands that you can just apply onto your templates. This is an add-on to really make it a very visual thing to tell you when it's too late to buy or to sell, and to make your trading a little bit less emotional. We all know that once you get emotional with your trades, that's where your profit and your losses get out of control.